So I was married for 7 years and could not get pregnant, and all I ever wanted was to be a mom. I was also a very high strung type A MBA business owner and very busy and thinking I could just have a baby on the side, no big deal. This was in my mid 30s, and then after a few years, um, reached out to first an OBGYN doctor who said, "Oh, you're getting up there, having a baby, your levels aren't great for your thyroid, but just, maybe adopt, because you're getting older." And I didn't want to give up. And about a year later, we then went to a fertility specialist, what they call a baby making clinic in my area, one of the most famous ones. And I remember being 39, and he said, "Yeah, you're a good candidate for IVF at this point. Your levels aren't great, but we can still try, so don't wait too long." And because I wasn't so gung-ho on IVF and taking a lot of drugs, we didn't do it, and we still couldn't get pregnant naturally. And then about 8 months later, we went back to the same doctor, and I said, "Okay, let's try this IVF thing." By this point, my FSH jumped up to like 21. My AMH was super low, like it was 0.016, which he said is basically non-existent. And I was diagnosed with premature ovarian failure, and needless to say, I was devastated. But in my heart of hearts, I just felt that I should be able to get pregnant. I just wouldn't give up. And then one day I was reading one of my favorite people's book. Her name is Christian Northrup, and she talked about clear passage. And I was like, "Oh, this sounds great." And I called up the office, and I did some research online and read some testimonials and about their hands-on manual approach, which is right up my alley because the doctor, the RE, he actually said, "We cannot take you because I don't think you'll be able to get pregnant with your own eggs. You'll never have a baby naturally." And it took some time to figure it all out, logistics and stuff, but coming here and doing this was the absolute best thing for me. And of course, there's never guarantees, but even in that week that I was here doing the therapy, I just felt so much better. I learned about how much my pelvic muscles, my stomach muscles, my whole body was tensing up so much in stressful situations. And when I left here, I just remember feeling just amazing. And I was just so grateful I could breathe better. It was like I felt like a totally different person. And then shortly after I left, we actually moved houses, and I sort of forgot about, not totally forgot, but I was like, well, we're moving houses. I was excited about that. And I totally forgot for a bit, I guess. And all of a sudden, my period was MIA, missing in action. I thought, "Oh no, I'm over 40 by now, and now I'm going to menopause." And I was really upset for a while. And then this was going on for a couple weeks. And it was the day after Christmas, and I found out about another friend's, this third pregnancy. And I was like, "You know what? I'm just going to take a pregnancy test just for the fun of it. I'm sure I'm not pregnant." Because we weren't even trying. And sure enough, I was pregnant. The pregnancy test went straight to positive. I couldn't believe it, even though I was feeling so much better. But I have no doubt in my mind that clear passage was instrumental in helping me get pregnant, because I got pregnant naturally. Like I said, we weren't even trying. And 9 months later, my little boy was born. And I will also say it was a wonderful pregnancy, even though I was older than 40. I had no complications. Of course, I was eating healthy, but I have no doubt that all the therapy that I got and the aftercare that I was instructed to do was a major contributor for all of that. And I will be forever grateful to to clear passage. There's no doubt. So